Alright, good morning. Today is 24th of April, it's Friday. Let's get going with it. I'll review my trade, my market outlook for the coming day and week. Alright, so this is the position I got myself in. And primary idea, one second. Primary idea for this positioning was that we have a swing high here, right? It's very similar to these two pivots in the market, right? It's in this consolidation zone. I'll delete this for now. So it's very similar to this high, all right? Some, like, just not the exact moment in time, but just similar. So the idea here is that we had a range high here. We tagged it, we got rejected from the signal prints, the red box here, right? And on low time frame, I need to buy a better microphone. So this is the also one of the pivot highs. You see how the market is reacting there. You can see that it clearly is there is a resistance, so there is a sell and buy going on here. We got rejected here, and market went into a downtrend, right? So I decided, I was looking at it on smaller time frame, and what I saw was on the 15-minute, what I saw was that this was the 15-minute order block. I can hide this for now. This was the 15-minute order block. The market was trading somewhere here when I opened the position, right? It was already somewhere here, right? And I opened it here, stop above the high, and well, it's still trading somewhere in that region. So I saw that we broke the order block, we broke the market structure here on this low as well, so I aped into my short. I don't feel comfortable shorting because we are still in an uptrend, all right? Coffee is great. So we are still in an uptrend, all right? As long as we hold above this low here, or you can even say this low, let's just assume these two pivots. There is no market structure break. I mean, market is bullish, right? But if market breaks here and you short afterwards here with a stop above the high, that's a bad risk to reward, right? So the idea would be if the market breaks the market structure, here, the idea would be to get short on the retracement inside this H12 breaker, alright? So currently I'm positioned in a short. The idea is that if this is the higher time frame range, this is the range we're working in, this guy, right? We traded above the range high here, failed auction, we failed the auction to hold above there. Well, the next liquidity draw is under it, alright? Now, I don't know if how strong of a support we'll find here, but the idea is that at least we'll see a meaningful bounce from here, alright? Or maybe no. So the two areas, let me light up my cigarette. I also need to turn on my, 1 second guys. Order flow software is loading here. So I still think if that there is a possibility that there are still chances that we can trade towards here to fill the single print fully, and then if Bitcoin wants to break down afterwards, or we can simply just reclaim this, send toward 82k, right? But we don't know if that happens. So judging by the price action, at least for now, the possibility, at least for me, has increased since the morning, because of this price action has increased, that we will test this zone. We have daily naked point of control, we have the swing golden pocket ratio here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. So, fuck. So there is a good chance that we trade towards here, right? I'm not really keen on taking a long position here, neither take profit. It's I think that that can also be a 50% of the range. Let's see. Yeah, that's literally the 50% of the range. So I'll just be aware of the region and wait for price to see what it does. But I'm not keen on longing this one, alright? I'm just looking at it as I don't know, like as a strong support area, I guess. That's 12H potential order block, so I don't know. I just don't wanna. If I short this, I wanna take profits here and potentially carry it towards the lower. All right. I still think there is a good chance that we'll trade towards the 58k, but I don't know if it starts from this pivot or we go higher first and then down. We'll have to see. So for shorts, if we move up, I get stopped out, and there is another short opportunity above, which I'll take. And for longs, this is the area I look forward to get long, and maybe here, but I don't want to. This is like a diddle in the middle, so I don't want to do that here. Also, there is one more possibility for today that we trade above the swing high here, internal liquidity sweep right here. Let me check on Coinbase. Yeah, we didn't sweep there, alright? So if we do get it, something like this, and it comes down below, I will take a short position here. Not take, but I will compound my short position, potentially targeting towards the lower side of the range, alright? That's why I have the line here. Okay, that's it for that. Let's see order flow. So we tag the daily naked point of control here. I still have it on the chart. I'll keep it until tomorrow. This guy 77,700. I'll keep it until tomorrow. That's daily. No, that's weekly single prints. You can see we literally found resistance here on the single print, right? So it's gonna be interesting. Maybe we close the week here, and on the next week we fake out to the upside to fill this single print and then go down. We also have single prints here on the weekly, which is 72 750. 72 750. Let me see. 72 750. That's literally here in my area of interest. So I think this is a decent support here, alright? So the single prints come inside here, I guess. Let's check high time frame. Yeah, it's somewhere here, the single prints. So the weekly trade, it took the liquidity above this swing high here. Very tiny liquidity sweep. That's why I think there is a still chance, a good chance that we trade towards upside here, take the liquidity better, and then go down. All right, just it's a little poke, which I don't like it. Not that I don't like it, but I prefer more like significant liquidity sweeps. All right, this is like small one. Quarterly still bearish. As long as if we manage to close above here, like if we manage to close like this in 2 months from now, then I'll be bullish, thinking that we'll at least test 82k and then potentially 103k. But As long as quarterly is trading like this, and if we close inside here again, then I'll say that next liquidity draw is 58k. And I still think that this quarterly, until it finishes, will test this guy. All right. Monthly looking very good. Let's see if we have some gaps. Yeah, we got rejected from the gap here. Another chance, another possibility that we can still trade higher to fill the gap, then reverse if we are going to reverse. Oh, by the way, we tagged literally 21 weekly EMA right here. That's why we are finding resistance. So I don't expect bulls to reclaim this easily. So I think this is gonna be a resistance for now. And if we do reclaim it, odds can shift toward bullishness more, alright? What else do I have here? Bitcoin dominance pushing up. Some on-chain indicators showing buy signals, early buy signals. But I want to see something like this, you know? On-chain indicators, I want to see them scream to buy before I deploy my capital into Bitcoin. Monero, what's Monero doing? So I had a position in Monero. I've been accumulating from here and in this range, and I took a slight 30% profit, and I'll tell you why. So basically the idea here was that we failed to hold above the high here, alright? Right above this high, literally. I saw we poked above. It's basically the same concept with Bitcoin, failed auction, alright? And closed inside, and it was somewhere here, and I realized some of the profits. Some of the position. I still think the drawn liquidity is towards the upside at 420 at least. So yeah. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's check the weekly values. We're rotational inside the weekly value area, right? We got accepted, back test. The weekly view upheld, back test but failed to reclaim the weekly value area high. Back test again, another test of the weekly value area high. Seems like it still got rejected there, and now it's gonna come down and test the weekly view up again. I don't know, it's like a ping pong, but if we lose this guy here, then we have previous week value area high and potentially weekly value area low. If we get accepted below previous week value area high, which means if we get accepted back inside the range, right here, I think that if we get accepted here, we can find support on the weekly value area low, boom, retest. But ultimately the draw will be towards previous week value area low, which is, you guessed it, right here in my area of interest, alright? But since today is Friday, and unless we trade today or until Monday here, the previous week value area low will change, and it's gonna become here and here, alright? So there might be different opportunities on Monday. So let's see how it develops. Let's go on monthly. Monthly, we're still trading above the monthly developing monthly value area high, which is good. Because that's bullish, all right. If we do get accepted, see, we had since the beginning of month we reclaimed it, failed breakdown below. We tested monthly VWAP, nice reaction off of it. Monthly value area high held the price. We broke above the previous month value area high, which is from here. That's from February, January, February, from March, I guess. This yellow lines are March value areas, all right. So we held above the March value area line, failed break below it, reclaim again, using monthly value area high as a support, nice push, failed breakdown again, reclaim, retest, nice push, alright. So it's a little bit choppy, I agree, but we're still trading above the monthly value area high, so the bullishness is not lost yet. not consider if we don't consider the recent developments from price action here that we're failing to reclaim this level, um, right? And yeah, so let me see if there is any confluence. So previous month value high is here. 70. Wait. Okay, that's here. That's far below from weekly value area, so yeah, that's not gonna be helpful. Quarterly, we're trading above the quarterly VWAP, but bulls need to really hold it. One fake out. Is this a fake out? We'll find out. But if bulls want to carry on the price and trade towards 86k, that's gonna be. You don't wanna test it again, all right? If this was a fail, if this was a first fake out, right? I'll say if this was a first fake out, then failed break below, you push up, you hold the price here. You don't want to make it a distribution, all right? You want to push the price. Don't take any prisoners, as in you don't want to give people positioning, all right? You just want to push towards the liquidity draw at previous quarter value area high, which is 2020. That's actually Q1. This is Q1 previous. So basically January, February, March value area high here, all right? You want to trade towards there, and you give no position to anyone. But if you start losing the previous quarter value area high, which is confluent with previous quarter view up, which is confluent with developing quarterly value area high. This band is developing one. Then that kind of cements the idea that this is the high, and we are rotational at least towards the quarter value area low, and potentially towards the the previous quarter value area low, which is around 66k. I know this is a big move, but that's the idea. If we lose the previous quarter view up, I'll be thinking that this is the range we're in, and it's rotational, right? So this is yearly VWAP, same idea as quarterly. This is the range high, range low. We're currently about the yearly VWAP. We want to hold it. Like if you want to do something like this, build up the momentum and break out, all right? You don't want to come down and chop around this guy again, all right? This is so basically this value lows take into consideration only the chart that I'm watching right now, so this guy, and this one I also made an indicator that would be the aggregate source, all right? So it aggregates Coinbase USD, so the spot market, and Binance futures market, right? And I just like to have both of them to see the difference, all right, and judge by it. So that would be for Bitcoin. The way it looks like, doesn't look like great, at least for now. This can be a deviation, all of this, and if we start reclaiming this high on 4-hour candles, I might consider that we might be going up to the upside, all right? But if we do something like this today, all right, if we just sweep, come down here, I will add to my short. I will increase my position size, all right? I'm not really looking to take profit or get long in this area, but this is something I'm just watching, all right? That's also confluent with the swing golden zone and this range mean, all right, the 50%. So that's it. Let's see the rolling VWAP. 7-day rolling VWAP is here. Okay, 90-day and 30-day are overlapping here, and 30-day is catching up with the uptrend anchored VWAP here. So this is gonna be a strong area of interest. All right, here. All right. So we'll see how this goes. I guess that's it for the day. So I have two areas. Well, actually four. So one would be the sweep here for the intraday. Second one is here. This is just an observational area, and this is for the longs. And let's check order flow real quick before I forget. So let's see. This was a nice, actually I saw it overnight this morning actually, that there was a nice long opportunity here. So you see how order flow made lower low here, right? Wait, something's off here. Yeah, so there was a hard selling. Someone got stopped out for the 5 mil right here. And on the spot market, we actually, I'll show you guys, we did not take out the low. It was on BTC USD Coinbase. And there was a scalp trade opportunity here. So you see here, we did not take out the low. But on Binance and other Bybit, we did take the low, right? But on Bitcoin USD pair, Coinbase spot market, we didn't take out the low. So in here, there was a nice opportunity to get long. You see, the CBD made low here with this guy. So if we assume that this did not happen on the spot market, right? There was a nice opportunity because CBD was giving lower low while price made a sweep, so SFP. And you could have long this. I'm not sure. Well, I think if I was watching it, I might have taken this long, but I'm not sure. There's 6 million longs adding here, 4 million longs, a lot of longs adding here on this sideways move. And what this tells me is that bears are absorbing their buy pressure, and it seems like so. It's not necessarily that bears are sitting and absorbing it, like putting limits, but some of the longs that people got long from lows, right? From, I don't know, they made insane amounts of money. They're offloading their positions, and they're offloading by limit orders here. So we can say that they are the bears, not necessarily some only bearish people that only short. So because of that, let's assume the sell pressure and buy pressure, right? So the buy pressure in this region is kind of getting absorbed here, right? 6 million longs literally at the highs, price nukes. So the guy that longed with 6 million here pushed the price a little bit up. All the traders that either wanted to sell or get out from their positions, or I don't know, open new short positions, they absorbed this pressure and price nuked into the new lows. All right, so and here, what do we have here? Nothing much is going on. 5 million of shorts are closing down here, so some buy pressure again, but price keeps getting absorbed. Longs closing again, 3 million shorts closed, 1 million shorts added. It's choppy right now, but I don't know, it's messy for sure. But yeah, I guess it'll be interesting to see how it plays out today. And yeah, I guess that's it for the day. So one intraday idea is fake out, come down, I increase my short, I look forward to this area, this is the long area, this is the new position short area. Alright, that's it for the day. Thank you and see you tomorrow.